All stories start with nothing, except the knowledge that the story will begin at any minute. It's almost comforting, knowing that anything could happen. A hand reaches down as light floods the darkness, and a girl opens the door to Genesis High. Its blinding lights illuminating its beige wall, and a girl steps in as the doors swing shut behind her. She looks down at herself and stares, and footsteps start echoing from down the hall. As she looks up, she sees a person walking towards her. Dakota, can you introduce your character for me?
Of course. Would you like me to give a description?
Yes, describe their appearance, then give me their name.
Celia is somewhat short. She's very pale, and her hair is dyed a silvery blue-gray, pulled back into a messy braid. She wears round glasses with silvery frames, and she has sunken-in eyes. She has a wiry, frail build. Clothes are sort of the stereotypical mad scientist garb. A bulky and spotless white coat with rolled-up sleeves that extends down to her ankles, paired with soft gray sweatpants and a wrinkled blue sweater. And her name is Cecilia.
Sweet. You'd see as this girl, looks up at you, kind of just, confused.
Well, welcome to Genesis High. Are you lost?
Who the hell are you?
Well, my name is Cecilia. I'm currently a student here.
This girl's kind of, looking around, just, at the walls and the building in general.
Well, in which case, why are you here? What's your name?
The name's Vesper, and I'm not quite sure why I'm here.
Well, in the meantime, would you like me to show you around?
Is that a request or a command?
If you don't know what you're doing here, then maybe we can run into someone else, ask for help. Or something to that extent.
Sure. Got nothing else to do with my life.
Alright then. Well, it's nice to meet you. Let's say we walk around a bit.
Okay. There's a lot of places in the school. Is there any specific place you would like to go to? It's basically a typical school. There's most everything you could ever want in there.
That's fair. Just curious, does this conversation take place in the school or?
Yeah, it takes place right at the entrance of the school. Vesper just walked through the doors and you walked down the hallway and saw her.
Okay. Sorry.
You remember that someone told you to give the new student a tour.
Well, in which case, yeah, so naturally being my character, I would like to start with the library.
Because you don't know, I'm just going to tell you, the school does in fact have a science lab, if you change your opinion at all.
I did not know that, but I'll stick with my decision.
Okay, the library. As you walk down towards this library, you pass these hallways with all these similar doors and nameplates next to them. And as you go by, you see a row of lockers, and you see someone leaning up against the lockers. Maddie!
What up?
You want to introduce your character?
Yes, I do. My name is Stoli Gable. I'm pretty muscular, pretty broad shoulders. I got a nice mullet with shaved sides, bright red because I'm cool and I dye my hair. I have actually a mechanical right hand, which got freckles, scars, dark blue eyes, a little bit of a stubble, about 6 foot, and I'm 22 years old.
So question, if you're 22, are you just super tall and buff, or do you look like a kid still?
Yeah, I look like an old man.
What is your character's name one more time?
Oh yeah, his name's Stoli.
Stoli, as you look down the hall, you would see this person dressed in a lab coat push up their glasses, and standing next to them is this girl dressed in full black from head to toe. She is a pretty short girl, and she has this silky black hair that falls down to her shoulder, and jewelry clings to everywhere it can go, and her clothes are just different kinds of black fabrics thrown together, and her skin is just this pale white.
I stepped up to the kid in the lab coat. Aren't you that fucking nerd who owed me some money last lunch? Where's my shit, nerd?
Yeah, well, about that, I don't loan money to, you.
I don't take excuses from little short-stacked laboratory nerds, okay? And who's the weird gothic chick next to you? Who's that?
Sully, roll me a deck save.
Karma.
Damn, I'm gonna die. God. I got a 3.
A 3. You'd
Yeah.
see as this, and I quote, goth chick rolls her hand back and slaps you across the face as you, like, fully have to, like, lean down for a second.
Give her a high five by any chance?
Yeah, sure. You put your hand up for a high five, she looks at it. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah. Alright, one moment, please. Oh, shoot, that's a 4.
She just looks at you and goes,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, I'm not really into that.
Don't suit yourself.
What the hell? Oh, damn. That was so mean.
Yeah, this is why I don't loan you money.
No.
You'd see as this goth chick comes up to you and, like, freaking grabs your shirt and, like, pulls your head up to look at you and just goes, if you ever call me chick again, I'm gonna aim lower next time. And she lets go.
Birds? Don't you like little chickens? I love chicken. I was talking about chickens. You're not a chicken. I mean, like, you know, like hens and roosters are pretty tough. Roosters, they're tough.
She just looks at you and, like, continues walking down the hall.
Whatever. Fuck you too.
I'm just imagining your character flipping them off with, like, both hands as they walk away.
That's what I did when I said that.
You know what's even funnier? If you, like, kept flipping them off even, like, when you couldn't see them anymore.
I'm standing in the hallway, both my hands up, both my fingers up, and just hunched over, glaring at her as she leaves.
Nice. I just like to wave back at him. Sorry, your name's Sully. Sully as
Yes.
we leave.
Yeah, you wave back at Sully, you just see Sully, like, angrily flipping both hands off.
Feeling a little sullen, I see.
Blah blah blah. Shut up. Nerd.
As you guys are doing this, you would suddenly hear a bell chime around the halls. It almost sounds like a cathedral bell, and you would all know that that means it's time for homeroom.
Turn back to Vesper and I say, well, shame you don't seem to know why you're here, but if you'd like to head to homeroom with us,
What's that?
well, here, if you'd like to come and see, you can follow.
She kind of just, like, sighs, but has no other idea of where she's going or what she's doing, so she just begrudgingly follows you. And you guys head over to this classroom, and you head over to a door, and it has, like, a little nameplate, and as you open the door, you would see a man sitting behind his desk. August, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello, my character's name is Caden Volko. That is Mr. Volko to you. Okay?
Oh.
Because he does not take disrespect, although he probably wouldn't say anything. He is your average white guy with stubble. He's very disheveled. He tries to look put together, but, nobody told him that half his shirt is untucked today. He's got his feet resting on his desk and is casually talking to a student while eating a croissant.
There actually is no students in the room.
Oh, well then he's casually talking to the wall while eating a croissant.
Well, of course, as one does.
Yeah, you just imagine there's a student there, but there's not. And as these three students open the door, it is so creaky and loud, and you just, like, have to put your croissant down for a second as you see a nerd, a jock, and a goth all walk in. This sounds like the start of, like, a bar question.
This is
Yeah.
A nerd, a jock, and a goth walk into a bar.
Okay, I have to say, our characters just line up perfectly for this trope. This is
Can I get your names for attendance?
Why the fuck you want my name?
Sylvester Gable.
Sorry.
It's Sully. Sully.
I will call you whatever I please.
It's Sully, old man.
I am like 5 years older than you. Sit
How
your
old are you,
bottom
old
down.
man? I bet I'm older than you. How old are you?
I'm 27.
22.
Sit your
Why are you
keister
still
down in
high
a
school
chair.
if you're 20? Sorry. Why are you still in high school if you're 22?
Because I'm smart and the school wants me, obviously. And I'm on the football team, okay? We don't
Okay,
judge.
yeah. All right, that makes sense.
I go sit down, man spread style.
Yeah, the room smells a little bit worse.
Makes sense.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Dakota, is your character sitting down?
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot to introduce. And at that point, I just, say my name for attendance, and, I go to sit down, preferably a little far from Sully. Sorry, Sully.
Better.
Kaden, you see as these two students sit down and you cross their names off on the attendance, and then you would just see this one goth girl just in the hallway door, just kind of staring at you.
Are you the new student or are you somebody else?
She kind of just turns her head to look at you, like she was not even paying attention to what you were saying.
Young lady?
Yes?
Are you in this class?
Am I what?
Do you attend this class? Is this your homeroom?
She kind of looks out her hallway, and you'd see as she sees no one else, and she's just yeah, sure, screw it.
Alright, I pinch the bridge of my nose and I invite her in.
Yeah, she comes in. I'm gonna roll a dice to see who she sits next to.
Me, obviously.
You know what? Both of you roll
Yes.
me persuasion checks, and we're gonna see whoever rolls the
Okay.
highest is who she picks.
It's gonna be me, obviously.
I have the
Oh,
worst luck
okay.
today. I got a 2, but I have a -2 modifier, so that's a 0.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a 6.
You see as Vesper looks at both of you guys and just goes, yeah, I'm gonna be in the corner. And she goes over to the darkest corner, that the one corner that no light touches, and she just falls down in her chair and puts her legs up on the table.
Yeah, she's so
Somehow that
emo.
makes sense.
You'd see as her head snaps over to look at you and just goes, what'd you just call me?
I said you're so cool kids hang in the darkness. Am I right, nerd? You agree with me,
Well, I guess that
right?
makes you uncool then.
Well, you're stupid.
I'm just imagining I'm just imagining Cecilia looks up from whatever uncool nerdy thing she's doing, and she's like, sorry, what was that?
Just shut up. Your breath smells.
Well,
We are polite in this
My breath
classroom.
smells buddy.
Damn it, old man. I don't want to hear about it.
huh.
You are a high school has-been waiting to happen. I do not want to hear lip from you, young man.
You have a big pimple on your forehead.
Of all the immature... Whatever. You, in the corner. Can
Yeah.
I get your name?
Your
That
mom.
would be... What? Pardon me?
My name is your mother.
Emo got jokes.
Okay, I will just mark whoever is absent for now.
Roll me a quick perception check, August.
Okay. Alright, 19.
19. Ooh, that's good. As you look
Oh.
down at your little board of names, you notice that there's literally only 3 names on it. You'd see the name Cecilia, Sylvester, and Vesper.
Small class this year. I guess you'd be Vesper then, not my mother.
She kind of looks at you startled that you in fact know her name, and she just goes, how did you know that?
I have a list with names. Have
It's
you
you, she
not?
kind of instinctively reaches for her pocket and then looks down at it when she realizes she doesn't have anything there.
Have you not been to an in-person school before? Are you homeschooled?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Okay then.
She's from a dark castle in Pennsylvania.
Why
Shut up,
Pennsylvania?
Sylvester.
Her father's Dracula.
That is accurate, yes.
Well, because it's homeroom and I don't have any work for you, obviously, why don't you just behave yourselves while I eat my food?
And talk to the wall? Fucking loser.
I was contemplating.
Yeah, your life. You're having a midlife crisis.
Midlife, how old do you think I am? You know how old I am, actually. I'm 27 and not a year
56.
older.
You sound like
27 and not a year older. Why, to have a midlife crisis would make me whatever 27 times 2 is.
That's
54.
Yeah, I knew that, obviously.
So you're telling me you're 54 years old?
No, I'm 27. If I was having
But you just said
midlife crisis-
54. Why did you lie?
No, I said 54 because
You're stammering.
no,
Now we just know you're
it
doing the
has
truth.
to be 54.
As you guys continue to bicker, you would see as the door to this room creaks open again, so very loud. And you would see a woman step through, and as you see this woman, you all immediately shut up, as it is the principal of the school. She stands like very proper in front of you, both of her arms like down to her side, and you would know that her name is Miss G, the principal of Genesis High School. And she is a very tall woman with like frizzy red hair tied back in a bun and like a very elegant smile on her face with this elegant floral dress to match. And she just like steps into the room.
Hello, Miss G. Is there any particular reason why my class is so small this year?
Oh, it's not a lot of kids showing up these days. Don't know how much longer school's gonna last, but I have a wonderful announcement. You'd see as she kind of like stands in front of the class, and she like looks out to the 3 students in this room, and she kind of just like coughs a little bit, just like Whew. Hello, students. I hope you've had a wonderful morning today. As you all can see, we have a new student at the school, so please introduce yourself. You see as Vesper stands up and looks at Miss G in the eyes and just goes, no, and then sits back down. Well, maybe another time then. And I hope you other students will be on your best behavior for her. She looks you directly in the eyes, Sully.
I'm the best student here. I'm the reason why this football thrives. I make your paycheck.
You see, like, her eye twitches for a second. Oh, and some good news. We will be holding an assembly later today in the auditorium. Don't have too much fun until then. And you see as Miss G turns her attention to you, Caden, and just kind of goes, I would like to have a word with you in my office, please.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
Caden stands up and makes a very childish face, stink eye at Sylvester before leaving.
Sully, you see as Vesper leans in close to you and goes, do you think they're having an affair?
Oh, for that old man? Please, you can do better.
You're so right. You're so right. So, Caden, are you getting up to follow her?
Yes, and glare at Sully.
Yeah, you get up and leave the 3 students in this room by themselves.
Are we allowed to do that?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. She shuts the door behind you.
Though, I mean, given that there are only like 2 of us before then, I can imagine it's not like they needed a teacher's assistant or something.
Of course not. We're adults.
Okay.
Oh, one of you is. I mean, one of us is.
So, Caden, you see as Miss G walks down this hallway, her heels having such distinct clacking sounds. And you'd see as she takes you around and up through the next hallway into her office. Her office is like a small room with a desk taking up most of the back wall. And speaking of the walls, on the walls, you see a few posters, one of which has like a horse. How do I describe this? It's a horse hanging onto a tree branch, just at the bottom, just saying, when in doubt, hoof it.
Okay. Nice decoration.
Thank you, I bought it at the flea market. Across
Hopefully
from
got the fleas off there.
that... across from it, you would see a window letting in some of the sunlight, and it just opens up into like a wide green field. And you would see sitting in front of this desk is an older man. Finn, would you like to introduce your character?
So yeah, my character is John Salto. He's a guy whose age is somewhat hard to tell. He appears to be fairly old, although the fact that his jaw and a chunk of his face is machinery makes it quite hard. Additionally, A large chunk of his body is machinery. One of his arms and his entire lower half is just all robot. He seems to just be sitting there. Doesn't seem particularly aware of anything. He seems kind of lost in thought.
You'd see as like Miss G like effortlessly slips through this really small corner to get to her desk and just almost like floats down into her chair, this dress like just draping around her, and she just like puts her hands up to her face and like holds her chin. Okay. Caden, please sit down.
Caden, in a much less graceful manner than you, splays out over the chair in front of the desk, man spreading, arms askew. Yeah. He's still got croissant crumbs in his stubble.
What is that smell? Okay. Caden, you should really get better at looks. I know we don't have the best staff here, but we try.
Is that professional to tell me?
Professional tell you to get your life together? I'd say so.
My life is perfect. There's nothing wrong.
Your eye twitches as you stare off into the distance. Miss G kind of like puts her hands like off her chin and kind of like claps them together and just goes, okay, I brought both of you here to talk to you about the new student. I feel like she's having a hard time adjusting to her new environment. And, well, I was hoping both of you could keep an eye on her for me. Telling me if she starts fits in, you know? That's all.
Yes, that would be Vesper, would it?
Yes.
Do you, by any chance, have her last name? I asked her, and she told me her name was your mother.
Her full name is Vesper Knight, but I wouldn't bring that up with her.
Oh yeah, Vesper. Oh yeah, is that the really edgy looking one?
We cut back to the past. Vesper's like walking down the hall away from Soli after just having slapped him, and she turns around the corner and just off in the back of the corner, dark and in a closet, you see as we see you, your eyes like glowing robotically and your head just turning back to look at her, and she gives you one glance and then continues to walk back to where she came from.
Seems like there are a lot of edgelords nowadays.
I think it's a style thing.
I think it's just her. Well, if you guys seem both up to the task, I would be happy to let you on your way.
All right.
Okay then. Was that all? Did you really need to drag me all the way to your office to tell me that?
Yes, it is very important that you keep an eye on her.
Not even like you couldn't have told me in the halls or something?
No.
Gee,
Did you really want to keep John
the
waiting?
boss.
He does so much for us. Like, sit in his closet and stare at women.
Is he allowed to be around a school?
We never looked into that, and we never will. Now,
I'm so
please be on your way.
I didn't have any background. This is like putting a job application. Y'all just gave me it. I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm just kind of confused.
I honestly don't even know if we hired you. I think you just appeared one day.
Yeah, the weird thing is I delivered a job application. Somebody took it. I'm just not entirely sure who.
Me neither. Now, please get out of my room.
Alright then, boss lady. See you around.
You like get up and you like hear like this mechanisms in his body like put him up, and then he walks out the door.
I stand up abruptly, trip over the side of the chair, and you watch as 2 small lollipops fall out of my pocket. I scramble to grab them, and I leave.
You see as you leave, and you'd see as Miss G just like puts her head in her hands and just goes, oh, this isn't gonna end well. We're gonna cut back to the classroom. What's happened in the classroom since?
I'm starting a fucking riot.
Wonderful. You see as Vesper's already on a desk, jumping up and down, throwing things around.
Let's take over the school! We're the only 3 left! We need to make a stand for ourselves!
Yeah!
I've been
Down with the
back
government!
here.
What is the government?
Good lord, what's going on in that room?
Oh, sweet. Sour couch and cracker. I would...
Pick up a desk and I throw it across the classroom.
You see as you throw it across the room and it makes like a dent in the wall and just stays there, and Velsberg just goes, holy what the okay,
That's what I'm talking about. Democracy!
oh, we are so gonna be in trouble for this one.
I'm just imagining. I'm sort of just nodding along and saying like, yeah, sure, okay. Meanwhile, I'm just like typing something up on my laptop.
I'm gonna be so for real. I was imagining you like headphones on in the corner, ignoring all of this.
Oh yeah.
Kaden, you walk in and you see one of your desks is now gone and your chalkboard is now ash.
Oh. Sweet crackers. Okay. Why is there a dent in? You don't even answer that. Okay, Sully. I know that was you. I heard you shouting democracy from the hallway.
Because
Why are you being a bad influence on our new student's first day here?
a bad influence. Your smell is a bad influence.
Oh, got
Do you
him.
know what the definition of democracy is? You've taken my class 3 times, so I'm sure you should be able to tell us.
Obviously, it's when I pause for a long time, my eyes kind of space out, and I just stand there.
You'd see as like Vesper walks over and kind of like puts her arms around you, like doing one of those like football team huddles, and she just goes, "I don't know why I did this. I have no idea what democracy means."
I don't know either. I don't
Is it
I
like-
don't even know what the word means.
Does it have to do with the government?
I thought it was a flavor.
Is it ice cream? I don't know how I know about ice cream.
Oh, I think it might be like a pistachio
Is it
flavor.
just like a nut?
Yeah.
Is it like a nut?
I think it's like a nut, yeah. Maybe
It's a
cashew?
nut? Yeah, okay, you got this, dude. You
Yeah.
got this. She
Yeah.
like pats you on the back and like goes and like freaking arms crossed disappears into the darkness.
Okay, listen up, old man. Mr. Gray Guy. I know
Gray?
exactly. Don't interrupt me, that's very rude. I know exactly what democracy means. Democracy? It means a flavor of pistachio.
Yeah!
Okay. Mr. Gable. It is, first of all, Gray Man, it is what, your 5th year with me? How do you not know my name? Volko. Volkeau. Okay?
Velcro? Like Velcro?
That chair is not going to be the only thing making a dent in that wall. It will be your head next.
You see
Anywho.
Velsper kind of just like moves across the room and just goes, "Hey, Sully, I'm switching sides. That was a good roast."
That was pretty
Thanks,
good.
man, thanks.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, pronounced similar to Velcro, except you should pronounce it right. Not like the Velcro on your shoes.
Are you
So-
trying to correct me, old man? Are you trying to correct me, nerd?
I am trying to correct you on the pronunciation of my own name.
Okay, Mr. Velcro. I don't want to hear about it. That's a little too much for my brain, and I can't handle that.
Can we circle back to what you thought democracy was, though?
Yeah, it was a pistachio, isn't it? Like, something like that.
Sylvester. Dear boy. Oh my goodness.
What?
No wonder you are 22. Democracy is a system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of a state, typically through elected representatives. Okay? They vote.
You
Half of
see
that
as
nuts.
like Vesper's eyes are like glazed over.
Mine are too. My eyes start drooping down as he talks, and I'm like, I don't know what you just said. But that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, can you... How? How? Don't you have notes of some kind from my class?
I burned them.
You see a small fire in the back of the classroom. The smoke alarm starts beeping.
John's with a fire extinguisher.
I was gonna joke, like, I know you mentioned the chalkboard was ash earlier, and I'm like, oh, so that's it. They were using it to help burn their notes.
No.
Cecilia, you see as you look next to you and there's like a fire creeping over to you, and then you see as Sean comes over and sprays it with a fire extinguisher, and now your foot is covered in like weird foam.
Should have given me some warning.
There was a fire. Can we all please just stop setting fires?
Okay,
I was
wasn't setting
trying
the
to
fire.
make.
What is this?
It's not my fault.
I had a frozen dinner from last night, bro. I didn't have time to eat it.
Sully, every day I want to beat you more and more.
Well, every day you come in here, and even though you're like some kind of janitor dude, you make every room smell bad.
Mr. Salto, please do not provoke the 22-year-old jock.
Okay.
Um,
I heard that.
You're enough.
Joe, roll me a quick dex saving throw.
Who?
Joe. John. Frick.
Dex save, let's go. That's a 19. Nice.
Okay. You'd see as sneaking up behind you is Vesper, and she's holding this silver cross that has a lit flame at the top, and she's slowly getting near your clothes.
Oh, I love her.
I just immediately spin around and snatch the cross out of her hand.
No, my god!
Please don't do that.
Can I have
I
my
suppose-
religion back?
Yeah,
No.
why are you taking
I snuck out the flame at the top of it. You don't get this back. You tried to set me on fire with it.
Maybe it's her culture. Like,
I'm gonna
what's
go
wrong
tell the
with you?
principal you're taking away my culture and religion.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Lady, I swear to God, to break my mouth in half.
You don't believe in God because you're not giving me my cross back.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
I snap the cross down. I'm gonna try to snap the cross in half.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure.
Should I roll like a strength check or?
Yeah, just roll strength check.
Alright, come
I
on.
hope it's a one.
Oh lordy, it's a 6.
You try to snap it in half, and you realize this thing is actually fine quality. It's like, it's a little old and rusted, like it's been out in the wilderness for a while. But dude, you try to snap it, this thing like, it honestly hurts your fingers. And you'd see as you do that, Vesper freaking just grabs it out of your hand and shoves it back in her pocket and sticks her tongue out at you as she walks away.
Every day, these kids take more and more of my sanity.
And as you say that, you hear a bell sound announcing first period.
Time to go to McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good for you. Well, we'll get out of your hair.
Yeah, because someone didn't give me my lunch money earlier.
Sully and Cecilia, you both head outside this room, and I'm assuming, John, you follow them as well? Or
Yep.
okay, you follow them outside this room, and Caden, you'd see is like Vesper is just kind of like staring at you, like she's kind of doesn't know what to do.
What are you looking at?
Those bags underneath your eyes.
Oh, well, they're a sign of hard work.
She kind of laughs, and she kind of like looks down the hall to see if like there's anyone there, and she kind of just like pulls at her eyes, and you'd see she also has really bad eye bags, and she just goes, I guess that is true.
You're a hard worker, I say, and then rubbed croissant crumbs off of my face.
She lets out this like freaking like raspy laugh, and she's just like, yeah, I have no freaking idea where first period is, or what is first period.
You should have gotten a schedule when you enrolled here. Do you have that?
She kind of just like reaches in one of her like pockets, and she like pulls out a small piece of paper, and she just goes, what the frick? Is it?
Oh yeah, that's your schedule. Can you bring that over here so I can see it?
Yeah. She hands you the schedule.
Ah, thank you. Let's see. Oh, well, it looks like you have me for first period. So your first period is the first class that you'll be going to.
She just like keeps looking at you. If you want to know her actual schedule, funny enough, I don't know how well you'd know the other students, but you would know that all these students have you as their homeroom teacher, and funny enough, they all have the same first period.
Yeah, but the others are at McDonald's or whatever.
Are you actually going to McDonald's? What are you doing?
I sit there for like a minute deciding if I want to make chicken or a Whopper.
I mean, you know,
They three are walking towards first period. I'm assuming John is there, and if they start trying to get towards the door to the school, he would stop them. Am I wrong?
Yep, that is exactly what he's going to do. Just every time trying to move towards the door, he's like immediately steps in front of them and just like shoos them back towards the lunchroom or like first period or wherever.
Like herding cattle. Okay. So what do you do? What am I? Kaden. Yeah.
Well, since there's only one student in the room, I suppose I'll do whatever I want. And I want to yap
Okay.
about random anecdotes.
Okay. You yap about random anecdotes, and you'd see as like another bell chimes, and you would know that she's now late to first period.
You'll find it. You just
She's
wander
still
around
just
and
standing here waiting for you to like give her instructions.
Just walk around until you find the number that matches that one.
She kind of just sighs and she just goes, "Okay, look, old man, can you just like take me to the door?"
Fine, if I have to. He stands up like rather childishly, grabs some more food in his drawer for the road, you know. And
Question: what food is it?
Ooh, that's a good question. How about a singular heirloom tomato?
Yeah.
And he shuffles towards the door.
You shuffle out the door, and you would notice that Vesper's first period class is literally like just like a real quick walk down the hall, and you get there to the door, and you would see as all the other students are now finally getting there as John is like herding them towards the door.
Where were they trying to go?
I don't know, we're presumably out of the school for some reason.
I realize that, Mr. Salto.
No need to be so hostile, man.
Is anyone opening the door?
They're students, they can open it themselves.
Okay.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, you can open the door. You put your hand on the handle and you like twist the door and you open it up and you feel like this rush of cold air. And do you go inside?
Yeah, sure.
Can I kick her in?
What? Yeah, you can kick her in. So as she opens this door further, you would notice that behind this door isn't a classroom. It almost is like this weird, viscous black liquid, and before you can stop yourself, your foot's already on her back, and you kick her into this black, viscous liquid as she lets out a little and disappears.
Oh my god.
Now, do I just entirely disappear into whatever it is?
This
damn,
black
okay.
liquid almost like encompasses your face, and all of it it sinks into your nose and ears, and you just disappear into it.
Oh, dear god, this is above my pay grade.
Well, now I know it's not safe to go in there.
I kind of slowly try to look for some sort of cleaning supplies on my person.
I was gonna
Would
say,
your
I know it's
character
already-
carry cleaning supplies?
I don't know, maybe like some spray in like a rack or something.
Okay.
Fair. Or, I know I'm kind of already in there, but is there any chance I can make a dex roll or something to try to pull Sully in with me?
Yes.
Or is it just too fast for me to react?
No, you can try to like grab them and bring them in. Just roll me the dex save. I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's a 15.
15. Yeah, that actually would be high enough. You kick her into this viscous liquid, and she, like, in one quick motion turns around, reaches out, grabs your hand, and the second your hand, like, touches this viscous liquid, it, like, almost sucks you in, and you disappear along with her.
As Kev slowly spray the liquid with the little cleaning spray just to see what happens.
Okay, as you spray this liquid with a little cleaning spray, can you roll me a quick, like, perception check?
Oh no. This is bad. I have a bad feeling about all of this. Anyways, that's a 18. Nice.
18. Okay. Yeah, you like spray it and you see as like you spray this liquid and it almost like just disappears into it. Like you spray it and it gets absorbed into this liquid over and over and over again. And you'd see as you do this, the light above you like starts flickering.
This is bad. This is quite bad.
As you spray it, it gets absorbed into this liquid, and you'd see as the light above you flickers, and you almost feel a presence behind you.
Oh, shit. I just immediately turn around and try to, like, swing at whatever I think is behind me.
You turn around, and I would say, like, all of you turn around. You all feel this presence. It's almost like a sinking feeling in your heart. And as you turn around, the lights, like, flicker off. And
Johnny, my guy. Aren't the lights your job? Didn't you replace them?
Yes, I replaced all of them. I actually just I replaced them a week ago. Should still be working perfectly well.
you hear coming down the hall is this almost crackling sound, almost like a glitching in the software. And you would hear a voice echo around you, almost like it's coming from the speakers in the school. And you would just hear Miss G say,
"Go on. You're not gonna want to miss it."
Well,
Is this the meeting? This isn't the auditorium, is it?
nope, this is the middle of the hallway.
well, if a bunch of kids die, I can't imagine that'll be very good for any of us.
She also controls my pay, so.
Yeah. Anyways, I just play. John Conley takes a deep breath and strolls into the viscous liquid.
Yeah, you go into it and you disappear. And Caden, as you start to get near the liquid, I'm assuming, you kind of looked behind you and you see Vesper. And you'd see as she's almost like, rubbing her arm. And she almost like looks very uncomfortable right now.
Well, I would be too. And there's more important things to focus on, I think. Probably the large, giant, goopy, blob wall. So Caden, very, much like cats with water, you know, like lightly sticks his hand out and then immediately tries tugging it back the moment his middle finger touches it, but, you know, it pulls him a little bit.
Okay. You can't even tug your finger out. The second you touch it, it just sucks you into it. And real quick, before you go in, can you roll me a perception check?
Oh no, yes I can. 30.
30?
Yeah, I got natural 20 and then I have a plus 10.
You have a
Oh my god.
You had to roll so high for this, my boy, my sweet boy. You like start to get sucked into this liquid, and as you turn around, you'd see Vesper almost like her eyes like glazed over, and she closes them for a second, and you can tell something about this is familiar to her. And then you get sucked into the black liquid.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we're gonna end the first session!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay!